Let me ask you guys this question, and think before you answer it. Would you get on a plane that had a 70% chance of reaching its destination? Exactly. A lot of men are hurting right now. They're crushed because they thought the woman they committed to, that they committed their life to, that they got on one knee and asked for their hand in marriage, till death do us part. That woman got sick and tired of him. It's crushing to know that you have to pay alimony, that you have to pay child support, that you can only see your children 5 to 6 times out of the month, that some random guy, some Chad or Tyrone, some stud is sleeping with your wife. Better yet, a lot of the times, these ex-wives spend your alimony, the husband's alimony, on her new boyfriend. Today's women do not marry for love. They marry for security. They marry for money. They really could care less about the guy. This is why they're able to leave so quickly. Just think, how in the world are women initiating 70% of divorces while they're marrying men who are going out there and working hard, day by day, going to jobs that they really don't want to go to, construction sites, hazardous duty areas. These husbands are working hard for these women, and somehow, some shape, form, or fashion, these women are still ungrateful. How is that? Why is that? I've had some time throughout my life to sit down with some women who are divorced, who are going through divorce, and I asked them, so why didn't it work out? And 9 times out of 10, they really didn't have a concrete answer. They were kind of all over here, all over there. And the reason why women initiate 70% of the divorce is because they're unhappy. See, women like the idea of marriage. They like the idea of being in relationships. How a man can take care of them, how they can have somebody to talk to here and there, but they don't want to do the work. They don't want to stick it out. See, the reason why men necessarily don't initiate divorces that often is because us men, we put in all the effort. We put in all the work. Even in relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, women leave 9 times out of 10. They're quick to go. That's because, one, they're ungrateful. They're unhappy. You can't make a woman happy. Not if you marry them, not if you put a ring on their finger. They need something new. Women get bored very fast. They don't want to do the work while they're in that relationship or marriage. When times get tough, women are quick to leave, and the courts enable women to leave. Because all they got to do is go down to the courthouse and sign some documents and leave the husband. Just like that, and she can get paid for the rest of her life, and she can go see other men and enjoy her life. Another reason why women initiate 70% of divorces at an alarming rate, and it's going to continue to go up, is because they see their friends. Women are easily influenced by their female friends, their colleagues, their girlfriends. And these women are telling them, hey, you should leave him. This is the single life I'm living. And women know this. They understand this, so they can easily leave their husband at the drop of a dime because their girlfriends want them to live a fun, fantastic life. And these wives can still get paid. A lot of men are going to couples counseling, marriage counseling, and they're sitting across from a mediator, and they're paying all their money, this top dollar, to, guess what, save their marriage. But these women, they're sitting there knowing in their mind, and they're playing the victim as well, crying, knowing good and well they don't want to be married anymore. But the husband, he's trying to save it because he invested so much. He actually genuinely loves his wife. But guess what? The wife is just bored. She's tired. She's ready to move on. She doesn't want to be in that marriage anymore. Just think about that. A man working that hard, you working hard, blood, sweat, and tears, providing a life for another woman that you didn't have to. You don't have to put your life on hold for another individual who, to be honest with you, is a depreciating asset over time as she gets older. And that's another thing. Women gain a lot more weight. They get lazy. Women know that they've gotten what they wanted. Their skin was tight. They went to the gym often before you put a ring on it, and soon after, guess what happens? She starts to gain weight. She starts to get lazy. She starts to get sloppy because she's gotten what she wanted. She impressed you. She put a mask on for X amount of months or years before that marriage. Now she's gonna slack off. She don't have to work for anything else. She's got what she wanted. Women have no incentive to stay married. They have all the incentive to leave. See, there's no real benefit for a woman to stay married. Yes, she has a roof over her head and her bills are paid, but she can get that when she leaves the guy. And she can get that for a lifetime. So as a woman, they start to think, why should I stay with this guy if I married him for security anyway and not for love? See, women will continue to initiate divorce and leave men for reasons that can be actually fixed. A lot of the reasons that these women leave their husbands who are working hard day in and day out, who are giving them the time and energy and attention, that has to hurt. These issues can be fixed. But guess what? The women don't want to fix them. In order to fix an issue in a situation or marriage or relationship, both parties have to acknowledge that this is going on, that I'm doing something wrong. Women don't acknowledge that they're doing something wrong. A lot of these women are cheating with other men. When the husbands are going out and working day in and day out, these women are sleeping around. That's a scary feeling. And women wonder why men don't want to get married. Why aren't men proposing? It's because of that. I talked to a lot of married women in my life. And guess what? They don't have no real answer why they're leaving their husband. It's scattered. They're just tired of him. I know a lot of wives that really get tired. They're just bored. They just say, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. That's how crazy it is. Till death do us part, right? Yeah, it's not till death do us part. It's till she gets tired of you. And when she gets tired of you, she's gone. And the courts are going to award her for leaving you and deserting you. She's going to get the home. That's an incentive. She don't have to just go back to her boring life. She can get more and more and more. She's going to benefit from you, the husband, the ex-husband, lifelong. This is why women initiate 70% plus of divorces, and it will continue to rise because there's no benefit for a woman to stay married. There's all the benefits for her to leave that marriage and leave her husband behind. I mean, what the heck? He's just a robot. He's a disposable commodity anyway. She married him for the money. She married him so he can provide for her. Once she's tired, she can cut the cord. There are going to be a lot of married men who are watching this video. There are going to be a lot of wives, a lot of women, a lot of men who are engaged that want to tie the knot that say, well, my girlfriend wouldn't leave me, or my wife wouldn't leave me, or some woman will say, not I wouldn't do that. I love my husband. He's such a good man. See, it's the fact of the matter is women have the option to. The government enables them and incentivizes them to leave men. If you women, if the world, heck, wants to save marriages, what's going to happen is they're going to have to take away alimony. They cannot enable women to leave their husbands and get paid for it. That's the only way men are going to go back and come back to the table and say, okay, I want to get married. I want to settle down. If not, men will continue to go this route. It's a scary feeling being able to lose all your resources, being able to lose your retirement fund, your home. That's not a good feeling. See, if the options was for women to get married and the husband be able to leave them and take their money at a high rate like this, women would not get married. See, there's a reason why women marry men who make more money than them. Women aren't foolish. They're smart individuals when it comes to getting money and securing resources. Very intelligent. They know the game. They know. Women aren't foolish. See, men are the ones who are foolish. Men marry for love. We don't marry for resources for a woman. So we put our blood, sweat, and tears and our heart on the line. Women, no. All you got to do is say the word. All you got to do is show the displeasure. and they out of there.